Midnight Baseball, Spencer.Dodgers, 33 more beards in Hollyweird. We're going to discuss why the signing of Sergio Romo to the Dodgers, another reliever just like Brian Wilson with a famous beard. Why does it feel weird to see all these guys switch teams and go back and forth in professional sports? And we're going to talk about the difference between how that relates to today's game and the past, right? If you know Jackie Robinson's story, he was a Brooklyn Dodger, and then he got traded to the Giants, and he decided to retire. So that was the difference in how you would be loyal to your team and not really sign up. But Sergio Romo wants to be a Dodger, and so there's more beards in LA, and let's see if we can embrace that. Trivia question from last time would be, who's won the 3 World Baseball Classics? That's the international baseball tournament that MLB started organizing about 12 years ago in 2006. The first one was done by 1, 2, 3. It was Japan in 2006, Japan in 2009, and the Dominican Republic in 2013. So let's see who can get to the finals and win the World Baseball Classic once again in 2017 already. I know we all feel it is 2017, but let's get after that and see what goes down, okay? I'll see you guys in LA. Buy my tickets today. I'll be there for sure. One thing I saw, there was a big game going on Sunday yesterday as I'm doing my umpire briefing talking about baseball. We heard about politics were involved in a big game in football yesterday. We don't talk about other sports here at Midnight Baseball, but I will say that there's no place for politics in sports. Not on the field, not in the locker room. As an individual, as a player, here at Midnight Baseball, we total respect if you want to say whatever you want outside in your own realm. But as a fan, I don't want to hear your political view on the field or in the locker room or in the interview after. Do it after in your own time, and I totally stand for your freedom of speech and for you to believe in whatever you believe, okay? But I don't need to say that someone's rooting for this team or rooting for that team based on politics. That's not happening in Midnight Baseball. We're moving on, okay? More beards getting weird. Speaking of weird beards, I just looked in the mirror before I started doing this show, and I got a pretty little weird beard myself. So excuse my weird beard. But Sergio Romo coming to the Dodgers. 1 year, $3 million. Gonna join the bullpen with Kelly Jansen, Drayton Moore, a couple young guys. Dodgers have a nice little bullpen. I mean, when you brought Jansen back, a big free agent for them, that was a huge for the Dodgers bullpen. And as a Dodger fan, it just feels so weird to have. I mean, Brian Wilson, I never embraced. I never did with Brian Wilson. I couldn't get over it. That beard was too big. Romo's beard's a little bigger. Romo's from California, which is awesome. And I'm going to embrace Romo. That's all I can say is he's bringing the team. We haven't had a World Series since '88. Management believes in him. I believe in him. Sergio Romo, come on down, okay? Another news and note is Jason Hamill, the right-handed starter from the Cubs last couple years, been a journeyman, came through Baltimore a little bit. Super stoked for you. 2 years, $16 million. With another mutual option for a third year. He's going to go to Kansas City Royals. 2 years, 16 to the Royals. Join the rotation there. I dabbled into the rotation of the Royals. The loss of Yordano Ventura, we're going to talk about again, is just such a big loss. Okay, they've got Duffy coming off a great year. They've got Jason Vargas, who's been a left-handed guy coming off a lot of injury. They've got Jason Hamill, Ian Kennedy, and Nathan Carnes, who they picked up from the Mariners. I'm not believing in this rotation. I believe in those players. I like these guys, but I need some more thunder and some more consistency and a little more innings going into the Royals season with starting pitching. So I'm going to tell Royals fans right now, we're going to get off this subject, is trade Moustakas, trade Hosmer, trade some of these guys in their free agent contract, Lorenzo Cain, get some pitching back now, because get it before they're gone, and put that into the rotation. You're going to need it. You're going to be behind the Indians and behind the Tigers before you know it, okay? Young Park got caught by the Twins. That's some side note, okay? They signed him for a 4-year, $24 million deal. It just shows you the international pool is drying up a little bit. Tomorrow's show, we're going to get into how Cuba's the hot spot for the international players, and maybe other hot spots like Korea and Japan and other parts all over the world that used to be all the talent would come over to the international MLB. Is different now with Cuba, right? Shout out today, real quick. Sergio Romo, I'm doing your shout out again. You're from Brawley, California, right on the border. I looked it up, next to Mexico. Okay, Brawley, if that's not tough enough, I don't know what is. He went to Yuma City College. He went to Colorado for college. He went all the way to Alabama. Giants drafted him in the 26th round. Now, it's not Romo's fault, right, that the Giants drafted him, but he happened to be a Giant. Okay, let's go into the trivia question that Sergio Romo involved as well. This is Giant fans. I'm loving the Giant fans. I'm hating on the Giant fans. We all know I'm a Dodger fan, and it's for everybody today, okay? But Who was the closer in 2014 when the Giants won the World Series? We know Brian Wilson's beard was on the mound, okay? When they played in Texas, when you guys won your first World Series in 50 years in 2010. We know Romo was on the mound in Detroit when Romo in 2012 when he had his beard. But who was on 2014 on the mound? That's the trivia. That's the shout out. I got love and I got gratitude for everybody, to the baseball gods, to the midnight players, to Raklife, and to everybody else watching. We'll see you guys soon. Take care. You. Boom. Boom, boom. What? Let's go.